Have you ever felt split into two when you tried to do something and there was a part of you that said yes, and then another part of you said no? I have an easy to follow solution for you to integrate these two separate aspects of your sense of self. Hi, my name is Evette Rose, author and founder of Metaphysical Anatomy, which is a book of 679 medical ailments and also the hidden emotional messages behind them that we all share universally. And welcome to today's session, which is healing inner conflict. Now, this technique is very useful for integrating emotional conflicts that you might feel or have in your life when you're faced with like a scenario where you would like to do something, and then there's a part of you that's like, no, there's just resistance. And there's a part of you that says yes, and another part of you says no. Now today I will show you how to find balance and also the hidden messages behind your inner conflict. Are you ready? Let's start. Now in this exercise, what we want to do is we would like to stimulate the emotional brain a little bit, the hippocampus, the limbic system area. And what we'll be doing as well is that we'll be holding our arms out next to our sides with our hands in front of us. And it's very important that as your arms are next to you, that you don't squeeze them together like you're holding your breath. They should literally hang. And there should be a little bit of space between the side of your body and also your arm. So what you can also here do is that's very helpful is to actually just massage your arms just a little bit. Just massage it, especially also on the inside, just like this. Just tickle them a little bit, just to get you into a nice relaxed space, and it also taps into the emotional brain. So when you're ready, remember to hang your arms and your palms of your hands facing up. And remember to not squeeze your arms, just let them hang. All right? You're also not holding watermelon, so just let them gently hang next to you with space in between your side and your elbow as well. Now for this session, we will start with the conflicting part of you first, right? The part of you that is in resistance to doing something. For example, a part of me wants to apply for a new job and another part of me doesn't. So just one of many examples. So in this case, we will start with the part of you that does not want to apply for a job. So now, have your arms ready in the right position. Be relaxed. Breathe. Right? Remember to breathe. This is not an exam. Okay, so let's start. So now I'm going to be talking to you as if though I am facilitating this process for you, and I will guide you step by step. Now, of course, you won't be able to answer me. However, just that silent acknowledgement within yourself, responding to my questions or any suggestions that I have, is perfect. Now, is it okay with your subconscious mind to release this problem today and have conscious awareness of it? What is preventing you from doing what you really want to do? Now, I wonder if that part of you that we can talk to, for example, the part of you that is in conflict with, that part of you that doesn't want to do something. And I wonder if that part would like to come out and stand on one of your hands. Would it prefer to stand on the left hand or the right hand? Now, if that part was to stand on the hand there, where exactly on the hand would it prefer to stand? And as you look at that part that's in conflict, meaning the part that we're going to also now call hand 1, who doesn't want to, for example, do something. Who does that part look like that you know? And if that part were to say something to you now, what would it say? Does that part have also a weight as it's in your hand? And what does it say? Now I wonder if that part realizes that there's another part that it's most in conflict with, meaning the part of you that does want to take an action, that does want to do something. I wonder if that other part would like to come out onto the other hand, which will now be hand number 2. Now, if that part were to stand on your hand there, where exactly would it be preferred to stand? And as you look at the other part, for example, that part that does look like, someone that you know, who does that part look like on hand number 2? And if that part were to say something to you now, what would it say? Does it also have a weight as is there on your hand? And also, what does it say? I would like to come back now to hand number 1. And I wonder if that part could actually consider for you what its highest and best intention is. What is its highest positive intention? Now, this other part that is on hand 2, I wonder if that part could consider for you what its highest intention is. What's its highest, most positive intention for you? And remember, the answer must be positive. Break through your barriers. And then, do these parts on both hand number 1 and hand number 2, do these two parts actually realize that they have the same almost highest positive intention for you? In this case, the underlying theme could be anything. It could be protection, wanting safety for you, wanting what's the best for you. It could be anything. Allowing these two parts to realize that they had both the highest positive intention for you, even if it's expressed differently. but the long, far end goal feels the same. It could also be, right, that here is this case, that they actually now showed perhaps, by being in conflict, that they were perhaps preventing you from achieving also your highest intention, which was your first initial decision of something that you wanted to do. And if you feel a little bit confused right now, perfect. You are breaking through cognitive barriers. Just have an awareness of the theme. And now we would like to ask those two parts from hand 1 and hand 2 if they would be willing now to work together now in order to achieve your highest and positive intention, which is the goal that you want to take action on, that we discussed in the beginning of the session. Allowing these two parts to work together and understanding that perhaps the conflicting aspects were there because of different definitions of what certain actions or behaviors are. However, the end common goal was actually the same. And always, always focus on the most positive intention. And I would like now for hand 1 and hand 2 now to look over the other part and to see some resources that it could use now and also in helping you to achieve your highest intention, which is to take that positive action. So as hand 1 is looking at hand 2, see some of the most positive resources that it could use in helping you to achieve your highest and best intentions. And these can be resources that's now just coming to you. Resources that you're starting to have a conscious awareness of. And now looking at hand 2, I wonder if that part could also look at the other part to hand 1. And also then see some resources that it could use in helping you to achieve your highest and best intention, which is the initial positive action that you wanted to take. And then also allow those parts to realize now that they were once part of a larger whole, part of a bigger plan for you with good intentions. The conflict was only there because of different points of views, different approaches. However, the end goal, the theme, always remained the same. And also here, if there are any other parts that you would like to ask to come forward for example, that would also have good intentions for you, then allow them to join this bigger picture. And then allowing your hands to gently start to move slowly together at their own pace. Integrating this beautiful process. And what I like to do when I do this process is to allow my hands to gently come together, and then I merge this experience back into my heart. Allowing your hands to move at their own pace. And then integrating back into the heart center. And as you're merging, if you need more time, you can always pause the video. And if you're done, look back at the old conflict that you had. How do you feel now about the initial action or decision that you wanted to make? And if you feel anything unresolved, then you can always go through the guidedhealingsession.com and do and complete your healing session there as well. So guys, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, be the light that you are.
Hi guys, thank you for joining me, and remember to grab your copy of Metaphysical Anatomy on Amazon, 679 medical ailments. And I also wrote about the psychosomatic root causes of that, and I'm spoiling it because I even added key points for you to start looking at important questions that you can ask yourself to start improving your quality of life. And also remember to catch me on Instagram, Evette Rose 1 with the digit 1, and Metaphysical Anatomy on our Facebook fan page. Bye guys!